My name's Barbara. I'm going to be your nurse for today. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just great. I have a few things I want to talk to you about and ask you how things are going. How's the breastfeeding going?
It's been going well. He's been latching on like he's supposed to.
Good,
so that's good.
good. You've been feeding him through the night?
We've been trying, yeah.
Okay. How does he let you know when he wants to eat?
He's a little fussy sometimes, but you
Okay.
know.
Well, that's really good. I mean, that's how he's going to communicate to you. Babies fuss when they need something. One of the things I wanted to do with you this morning was to remind you of a video that we're going to show on the patient channel here in just a minute, and a pamphlet that I have for you. It's called Have a Plan, and basically it addresses what to do when you become frustrated because your baby's crying. The thing we always want you to do is to have a plan. This pamphlet has some recommendations that you might find very helpful. Okay, simple things like your baby's only way to communicate is through crying. And so if he's hungry, he's going to cry. If he needs to burp, he'll cry. If he wants a diaper change, he's going to cry. Okay, so as he's more comfortable with expressing his need through crying, it's probably going to cry a little bit more. Okay, when you understand why your baby's crying and when you felt confident that you've met his needs and he's still crying, you can kind of get even more anxious and more frustrated. So by looking at this DVD and then having you sign a little pledge sheet that helps to remind you of some of the things that you're going to see and some of the things we're talking about, that will help you to kind of keep a cool head and know exactly how to handle your baby's fussy periods. Like when you feel anxious with your baby crying, take a good deep breath and blow it out. You know how sometimes that's helpful anytime you're stressed, just to concentrate on a nice deep breath and then blow it out slowly. The 10-foot rule says that you should place at least 10 feet between you and your baby. So put your baby down in a safe place and then step back a little bit and take a break. Okay? Whether that means going on the deck with a cup of iced tea or watching a favorite DVD for a few minutes, or maybe listening to some music in the iPod, whatever that means, you need to take that break and give yourself some distance. If your baby's crying and you've checked everything else out, he probably just wants to make some noise and cry, okay? It's not anything that you've done or haven't done, okay? If you continue to be frustrated and the crying continues, go ahead and talk to somebody. Give your sister a call. You told me she had a baby about a year ago, right? And I'm sure she knows how all this feels. And do you have any families and members of your family that
I
have
have a
babies?
sister. I have 2 nephews.
Oh,
so
well.
They know all about it.
Good. So you've got plenty of people you can call on for support and help. If it's daytime and the weather's comfortable, you can put your baby in a little stroller and go for a walk. Sometimes the activity and change in motion is good for both of you. And if it persists and you really have concerns, talk to your baby doctor. He'll be glad to answer any questions and give you some pointers to help. Okay, there's a magnet on the back of this pamphlet that we can put on your refrigerator. It's got a number with a helpline so that anytime you have any concerns or questions, you always have somebody there to talk to for support.
Great.
Okay, so in just a second, I'll go on ahead and you can log on to the patient channel there and watch the video, and then I'll come back and help you to sign the pledge.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, my pleasure. Well, now that you've had a chance to watch the video, do you have any questions about what you've seen?
I don't think I do.
No, everything sounds good.
Good. You feel like it might be helpful for you?
Definitely.
Yeah, we've kind of figured that's a good thing. The have a plan idea is a real good thing. Now that you've read it, and if you're convinced that that's a good thing for you to do, here's a little pledge sheet that I'd like for you to sign. It will kind of help to remind you of some of the things you've seen on the patient channel. Just remember, the take-home message for all of this is to keep you and your baby safe. Just never shake a baby.
Thank you.
Thanks.